Lesson 1 is on place value. This is a review lesson. This is something you've learned before, but you've had the summer off, so you probably have all kinds of cobwebs all over your memory. So let's clear some of that off. Today we're going to do place value. In your notebook, on a piece of paper, wherever you plan to keep all of your math notes, starting with lesson 1 and moving all the way through to lesson 60, whatever we go to. At the top of the first page, go ahead and write down lesson 1, place value. Push the pause button on the video so you have time to write, and push play when you're ready to begin. Alright, so what I want for you to do is go ahead and write a series of lines. Do 2 lines, and actually give yourself, I'm going to give myself more room than that. 2 lines, decimal, 3 lines, comma, 3 more lines, comma, and a final line there. And we're going to go ahead and write down what all the names of these place values are, because I do want you to have this in your notes. In future lessons, we'll refer back to the whatever place value, and in case you've forgotten, all you have to do is flip back in your notes to this page and it will remind you. So I'm going to start on this spot right here and move my way over, and then I'll talk to you briefly afterwards about these 2 spots. But we're talking about whole numbers on this side of the decimal, and this is the ones place, if you remember from last year and the year before. Go ahead and copy these as I do this. Then you have the tens place, so this would be $1 bills, this would be $10 bills, and then even better, hundreds place, thousands, $10,000s, $100,000s, we'll just put 100,000, and millions. And actually it goes on and on that pattern. After millions it goes 10 millions, 100 millions, trillions, 10 trillions, 100 trillions, quadrillions, and whatever after that. So these are the place values for the most part that I need you to remember. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, and millions. These we'll be using a lot as well. This is to the left of the decimal. This would be not enough to make a $1 bill. It's like the coins. This side of the decimal is like the coins that don't quite make enough to make a dollar. This one is like the dimes place, and a dime is 10 cents, so it's the tenths place, not the tens like this one, but the tenths, and that's dimes, 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents. And this one is the hundredths, like pennies, hundredths place, and that's where pennies would be at, is in the hundredths place, because it takes 100 pennies to make a dollar. So tenths place, hundredths place. This side also goes on and on, thousandths, 10,000ths, 100,000ths, and stuff like that. It goes on and on. So these are place values that I want you to have in your notes. And I want to talk to you a little bit about what expanded form is. Expanded form is just you're recognizing that each place value is an amount of that value. And this also helps us with place value, and it also helps us with understanding how much money we're talking about, because it could be a lot. So in expanded form, all I have to do is write down what number is in what place value. So I have the 4, and the 4 is sitting there in the thousands place. So what they're saying is that is $4,000. Nice. And then we add that to the 9, and the 9 is sitting in the hundreds place, and there's 9 of them, 9 hundreds. And then 2 in the tens place, that's 20. And then 3 in the ones place. And this is how you just write numbers in expanded form. So you just like stretch it out and just say what place value it's in. Go ahead and get that copied down into your notes, and then I'll take you on to the next part. Okay, and what you're going to need to be able to do for this lesson is to identify what numbers are where or what place value a certain number is in. So this is an example of what types of questions you'll be asked in this lesson when you get to the closure questions and the challenge task and things like that, and the homework. So copy these down. Once you have them copied, push play, or push pause, copy it down, and then push play. Alright, so you've got these copied down, and we're going to go ahead and fill in and answer these questions. So, which number is in the hundreds place? Now, you might have to glance at your notes at first. After a while, it gets stuck in your head, but for now, you might have to glance at your notes. So we're going to go to the hundreds place. This is the ones, tens, hundreds, so the answer is 9. Is in the hundreds place, 900. And the next question, which place value is the 4 in? The 4 is here, and you might have to look at your notes. That's the ones, tens, hundreds, thousands place. So your answer would be the word thousands. And that's all you do for those. That's pretty easy, isn't it? Okay, so we'll do another we do, and then after this we'll try a you do to see how you do. So these are the 3 things I want you to be able to do for this lesson. And go ahead and write this stuff down in your notes. Leave some space here because you're going to need to really fill things out. And then push pause to get it all copied down. Push play once you have it copied. Alright, so we're going to write the number 4,298,346 in expanded form. So we're going to put the 4 and then a 0 for every number that follows after it. So just replace it with a 0 so that it shows that it's 4 million plus, that's done, 2, and then a 0 for every number that follows it. 1, 2, comma, 1, 2, 3, done. Plus 9 and a 0 for every number that follows it. You get the idea. Plus 8,000 plus 300 plus 40 plus 6. I squeezed it right in there. Okay. And that is the number written out in expanded form. Let me erase all my markings here. Some of it doesn't want to erase, but okay. Alright, the next part. In that number, which number is the 10,000s place? Which number is in, that should say. Okay, I tried to fix it, but whatever. Okay, which number is in the 10,000s place? And so you could go back to your notes and take a look if you need to and just work your way back. After a while, you won't need to look at the place values in your notes. You'll have it in your head. That's the ones place, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. So there's the 10,000s place, and the 9 is sitting there, so your answer would be 9. And in that number, which place value is the 2 in? So here's the 2, and so I need to find out his place value. That's the ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000. So I'm going to write the word 100/thousands. I ran out of room, so I'll write it underneath. It's good. 100,000s is the answer to that one. And now it's your turn to do the you do. You're going to need to copy all of this down again. Oopsie, I'm moving everything everywhere. Copy all of this down. I know it's a lot of writing on this lesson, but copy all of this down. And then push the pause button so that you have enough time to write it all down, and push the pause and leave it paused until you answer these questions. So this is your chance to kind of see, did I learn what I needed to, or am I still lost? So pause and leave it paused all the way until you have filled in all the answers, and you're writing in pencil. So if you mess up, it's okay. You'll be able to fix it. And then when you think you've got all this answered and you think you have it correct, push play, and I will go through it with you, and we can check your answers and see if you got it. And if you didn't get it, we can fix your mistakes. Okay, so now I'm assuming, now that I'm playing again, I'm assuming that you got an answer for all of these. So the first part wanted you to write the number 3,961,478 in expanded form. So I'm going to write 3 million, oops, I needed a comma there, 3 million, because 3 is in the millions place, plus 900,000 plus 60,000 plus 1,000 plus 400 plus 70 plus 8. That's expanded form, just so you can see just how much value each of those numbers has and their place values. Next question, in that number, which number is in the thousands place? So I would look at my notes and I would count back. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, ding, 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 ding. It's the 1. And in that number, what place value is the 3 in the 3? 3. So which place value is the 3 in? So I have to find the 3. There it is. Ding, ding, ding. So I need to look at my notes and kind of count back. That's the ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions. And so I write the word millions on the line. Hopefully those were the answers you got. If you're understanding this okay, what you're going to want to do is get the closure questions from me that prove to me that you learned the material, and then turn that into me so I can see that you learned it, and that will earn you the challenge task. If you're still a bit unclear, use the rewind button and rewind back to different parts of this lesson in case you need to hear them repeated. If that doesn't work and you're still confused, then come see me and we'll go through a little bit more practice together, you and I, to see if we can't clarify it for you.